What's up, beautiful people? We are back in the kitchen again today, and in today's video I will be sharing with you another exciting farm to table recipe. In today's video we are cooking greens or callaloo or amaranth, the African Cameroonian style. Amaranth, greens, or callaloo as referred to in the Caribbeans, have these smooth, bright, tender leaves that can be cooked or even eaten raw. When the stems are young and tender, you can eat the stems as well. The plant originated in West Africa and it's cultivated for the greens, the leaves. It is rich in flavor and nutrition and a very resilient, self-sufficient and prolific crop. It takes only 30 days to go from seed to maturity and makes for an ideal superfood. So next we are going to wash our greens. Triple wash. The greens grow very close to the ground, and so it can be accompanied by soil, by sand, insects. So we want to wash it and wash and shake at least 3 times, otherwise you will end up with sand. Quick reminder, guys, to subscribe to the channel and then give this video a thumbs up. It means a lot to me when I hear back from you. So leave me comments, let me know if you are familiar with this vegetable and how you would cook it. I'm interested to know. Next, we are going to rinse out that foamy stuff that came out and then strain. This water coming out of the callaloo can be used on your hair to prevent thinness and hair loss. So yeah, other health benefits of callaloo include digestion because of the fiber in there. It has flavonoids that can help with cancer prevention. It can prevent heart disease as well. It has some compounds in there that reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Here are the ingredients that I'm going to use to cook my greens or amaranth. I've already processed the greens, and I'm going to use some fish. This is salmon. And then I'm going to use red bell peppers, about 1 diced, 1 habanero peppers, and this is plum tomatoes. Then over here we have crayfish. It's powdered, it's not powdered shrimp, it's shrimp, dried shrimp. And then onions. I'm going to use oil, and then would season with some white pepper, salt, and black pepper. That's about all. Okay, let's get cooking. I'm going to toast the crayfish or the powdered shrimp to bring out the flavor. My mom used to put the shrimp on top of the cover of a hot pot. It brings out the flavor, and then it makes it easier to crush as well. I like my food spicy. I'm crushing some habanero peppers from the garden. That was last year's gardening season. I'm crushing it with some salt, and I'm going to add some garlic to it, and then just crush the entire thing together. Set aside the crushed garlic and pepper mixture and keep an eye on that crayfish. We just want to lightly toast it. Next, we are going to saute the onions in some oil. We are going to saute the onions for about 3 minutes. We just want it to be translucent. And then next, we are going to add the tomatoes and the bell peppers. You can omit the tomatoes and just use our red bell peppers. The red bell peppers are sweet, they have a slight sweet taste, but not as mushy as tomatoes. Okay, we don't want too much water in this dish. We're just doing like a quick stir fry. Now we are going to pan fry our fish. I'm using salmon. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are very good for you. But if you have smoked fish, you can use it. You can use mackerel or any other fish that you like. I just happen to have salmon. I buy it frozen from Butcher Box. I always have like 2 packs every month. So the health experts say that we should try to include fish at least twice a week in our diet, and this is an amazing way to do so. We don't need a lot of oil, just a little oil to cook the salmon through. I seasoned it with some salt and black pepper and a little white pepper. We cook it just maybe 3 to 5 minutes or so. Now that our fish is done, we're gonna go back to our other pot. Okay, I'm doing this for time management. So I think our onions, tomatoes, and bell peppers are cooked through, and you would notice I dropped in the yellow pepper whole. I'm gonna leave it whole. Now I'm just going to transfer some of that garlic into our mix there. We don't want to overcook garlic. It takes away from the health benefits. So I'm adding that green. See how green it is? It really deserves that name. And from this point, we're just going to quickly cook things. We never want to overcook greens or any green vegetables because When you overcook greens, you do reduce the nutritional content, you reduce the vitamins. Greens is a good source of vitamin C, vitamin K, and essential elements such as manganese, calcium, iron, and potassium. At this point, I'm adding our njanga or crayfish, just lightly crushed. I did not grind it into a powder. I still want it to have some texture. So the njanga adds a ton of flavor. It is protein, yeah, it is shrimps, right? So it's protein, you're adding flavor in there. And I did not add any Maggi cubes. And our dish is almost ready. Now I'm just adding back the pan-fried fish, the salmon, to the greens. And our dish is ready. It took about half an hour from start to finish. So this is a quick, healthy, delicious, nutritious dish. Farm to table. It started as a seed in the garden and now it is dinner on the table. I did enjoy mine with quinoa. Quinoa is another grain from another type of amaranth, which is high in protein. You can totally have this with steamed rice. You can have it with plantains. Traditionally, it's had with plantains, or you can have it with sweet potatoes. Please, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so to follow more farm-to-table recipes and wellness in general. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, continue to care for and love that one and only you there ever will be. Until next time, bye.